Namaskar friends, this is NJ, host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the upcoming planetary transit of Mercury. As on 1st of May, Mercury will enter the sign of Taurus and it is going to stay there till 25th of May. And friends, the only distinctive part about this transit of Mercury is the moment it will enter the sign of Taurus, it will get conjunct with north node of moon, which will be transiting within the Taurus sign in the nakshatra of Rohini throughout this transit of Mercury. So what kind of results we can expect in general on a mundane level basis your ascendant? We will have our discussion on that. And before we will start our discussion, I just want to make a humble request with my folded hands, as you must be reading about this, that the COVID cases are increasing with a rapid pace in India, and all the experts are anticipating and predicting that in the next 2 weeks all this tally can go sky high. So my humble request to you, if you're watching this video from India, follow the precautions and in whichsoever way by keeping yourself safe. If you are in a state to help the needy people, so please reach out to them, try to help them. Like the way, even if I have to explain the signification of it from astrological perspective, so right now the only planet which is in a strengthened state apart from Sun, which will move to another sign in 15 days, it's the Saturn only. Saturn, who have got all the account of your intentions, your thoughts, your deeds. So trust me, this is the high time for you to earn some good merits and do something good for yourself, for the community and for the society. So friends, now we will start our discussion on this transit of Mercury. Now, as you know this thing, that the importance of Mercury in astrology is that Mercury represents communication, Mercury represents your discriminatory intelligence. It will not be an exaggeration to say that Mercury, which is the prince, Mercury is actually a manager which gives you this finesse and these skills to manage all a phase of your life with expertise. Mercury is a highly impressionable planet, whichsoever influence it comes in the form of planetary conjunction, in the form of its presence in the house, it imbibes, it absorbs all those qualities. And during this transit of Mercury in the Taurus sign, the good part here is that it is not going to go retrograde over here. Mercury will go retrograde on 30th of May when it will enter the Gemini sign. And even within the Taurus sign, if you want to understand its transit through the nakshatras, so Mercury is going to enter the sign of Taurus during its stay in the Kritika nakshatra, which is being ruled by the planet Sun. So that portion till 6th or 5th of May can be seen as very promising for your communication aspect to be in a very bright way, which will be perceived by the society. From 6th of May till 16th of May, Mercury is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of Rohini. Now this could be a little bit sensitive time because there it will conjunct with Rahu, exact degree wise conjunction, and Rohini is a nakshatra which is being ruled by the planet Moon, which is the arch enemy of Mercury. And from 16th of May or 15th of May, then Mercury is going to enter the nakshatra of Mrigashira, which can still be seen as a better time period or better place for Mercury to be in the Taurus zodiac sign. And friends, if you want to understand the general results of Mercury's transit in the Taurus sign, so as you know this thing that Mercury has got little bit of the frivolousness attached to it. But when we talk about the Taurus sign, it is a earth sign, it is a very practical sign, it is a very realistic sign, and moreover, Taurus represents all the financial management. No matter whatsoever your ascendant is, in whichsoever house the Taurus sign is going to come, you might have those skills and aptitude to churn out the financial value attached to that house. So that kind of financial expertise, good financial management can be assigned with Mercury's transit or stay in the Taurus sign. And not only that, just because Taurus represents the original second house energy of your values, of your virtues, of your speech, so somehow whenever Mercury transit the Taurus sign, the communication aspect remains very strengthened, very realistic, confidence, little bit of the authority. And friends, if you want to understand the contribution of Rahu to the signification of Mercury in its transit, so definitely Rahu is going to impart is unusual way of acting, unusual way of thinking, trying out of the box and learning from trial and error. So all these qualities are definitely going to help Mercury in order to churn out and extract the financial value, financial aspect attached to whichever house it is going to be transiting basis your ascendant. And friends, if you want to understand the importance of this transit on a very mundane level, so the transit of Mercury to the Taurus sign is not an indication of chaos or confusion or any sort of rumors. This can be seen as a very good sign where communication is going to be very trustworthy, very grounded, very realistic, and just because of the contribution of Rahu and an exalted sun till 15th of May, so you can fairly expect that government would be able to connect and reach out to the masses from right channels and would be able to get good feedback and able to understand the pulse of the masses. So from that perspective, this transit of Mercury in the Taurus sign can be seen as a good sign. So friends, now starting our discussion customized for all the ascendants. So for the Aries ascendant natives, like for them, right now Sun is exalted in their first house, bringing the prospects of glory, fame and limelight on towards them. And the moment Mercury is going to enter their second house, and even following the pack, even Venus is going to enter soon, like around 4th or 5th of May. Venus will also enter their second house and it is going to stay there till 28th of May. So this time period can be seen as very beneficial for some of the financial opportunity which might materialize for all the Aries ascendant native. Rahu's contribution over here might give them some new innovative out of the box way of thinking regarding their financial matters. And for all those people in whose case communication is a pivotal part of their livelihood, like same like me, you are a content creator, so this time period can also bring some good recognition and acknowledgement from their audience. So even from that perspective, this transit of Mercury in their second house can be seen as very beneficial. Moving ahead friends, for all the Taurus ascendant natives, like finally after a month of Mercury's stay to your 12th house, which could be a difficult placement for Mercury, and that too it was also in a very impulsive sign. Now finally Mercury is going to enter your first house. Now Mercury is a very important planet for all the Taurus ascendant natives because not only it rules your house of finances, but at the same time it also rules your house of intellect and speculation. So if in your case you belong to any of these fields, artistic creative field, mass media, film and television business, or you are in any of the speculative investment firm, you are working, you work in a banking field, so in whichsoever way, this time period or this transit of Mercury in your first house can be seen as a positive sign. Now the good part here is that just because of the combination of 212 which is happening with your second house, so there is definitely going to be some expenses at the same time, but we are not looking at those expenses which are going to be a hole in your pocket. We are looking at those expenses which in future could work as an investment and can give you good returns at the same time. And trust me, your communication aspect is definitely going to be very pleasing and very commendable during this transit of Mercury in your first house. People would be able to connect with you in a very refined way. Moving ahead friends, now if you want to understand the results for all the Gemini ascendant natives, so friends, in your case Mercury is going to enter your 12th house. So this 12th house transit of Mercury for the Gemini ascendant natives, in whose case Mercury is also your ascendant lord, so the whole attention is going towards the 12th house matters. So one thing which I want to tell you, for example, if you are living in India and you are being exposed to all the toxicity or all the sorrows and pain and negativity which is being spread all over in the television, in all these channels of communication, try to protect yourself, try to save yourself, because otherwise anxiety, unknown fear, phobia might trouble you. That's the one thing which I want to advise you. The second thing is that during this transit of Mercury in your 12th house, it is definitely going to give you an idea and insight how to manage your finances in a proper way. Like had there been some of the bad debts or wrong expenses done by you, so you will get a chance to fix all those areas. This time period can be seen as very beneficial for you if in your lifestyle doing yoga, doing meditation and connecting with the divine qualifies in your case, then this time period can still be seen as very beneficial. And like the way I started this like forecast for you guys, that save yourself from the negativity and pain which media is like they are doing their job of presenting us the real information, but rather than getting swayed, being anxious, if you can actually channelize your energy and your pent up energies in order to help someone and deriving that kind of contentment and happiness from there. So that is the only one thing which I want to advise for all the Gemini ascendant natives. Moving ahead friends, now if you want to understand the results for all the Cancer ascendant natives. So guys, in your case, Mercury is going to enter your 11th house. So the transit of Mercury in the 11th house can be seen as a very good news for all the Cancer ascendant native. 11th house is the house of your wish fulfillment, of opportunities, of the friend circle, social influence. Mercury, which in itself is a planet which love to interact, socialize. So this time period can actually bring some good opportunity for you guys, because Mercury is also a very important planet for you. As you know this thing that Mercury, it has got the rulership of your 12th house, but at the same time it rules your house of courage, valor and communication as well. So your communication aspect is definitely going to be very impressive. If in your case any of the content creation, public like dealing, if that qualifies in your case, and from past had you been working on some of the your own ventures, so your own initiated ventures might bring some good result, some new influential contacts, in some cases where people are awaiting a job call or promotion concerns qualify. So for all of those perspective, this time period can be seen as very beneficial for all the Cancer ascendant natives. I would not say short journeys, short travels, but yes, definitely you will be having a very active social life during this transit of Mercury in your 11th house. Now this could be either from WhatsApp group or Zoom call or whatsoever media, but there is definitely going to be strong social network bothering you or you being a part of that. From that perspective, this transit can be seen as beneficial for all the Cancer ascendant natives. Moving ahead friends, for all the Leo ascendant natives, as you know this thing that Mercury is a very important planet for all the Leo ascendant natives, because not only it rules your house of finances, but also the house of wish fulfillment and opportunities. And Mercury's transit in your 10th house can be seen as a very good news. Mercury, which in itself is a manager, which represents your executive qualities, its transit in the 10th house can be seen as a good time where at your work front or on your professional front, you will be able to execute and handle your responsibilities in a very efficient way. And not only, whatsoever you will be doing during this time, that is definitely going to catch the eyes of your bosses as well, because right now Sun is already exalted in your 9th house. So if in your case getting recognition, getting some break, some opportunity, or even if you want to approach your bosses for any of the concerns of promotion, financial raise, if that qualifies in your case, so this is the right time for you to encash on that. Moving ahead friends, for all the Virgo ascendant natives, like the way you know this thing that Mercury is your ascendant lord and the 10th house lord, and its transit in the 9th house of luck and fortune can be seen as a very good time for all those people in whose case 9th house signification directly qualifies. Like if foreign trade qualifies in your case, you are already going through higher studies, MBAs and all, PhD, research, this time period can be seen as very beneficial for you. And the good part here is that because of Jupiter's strengthened state in your 6th house and Saturn and Sun are also in a strengthened state, so you will definitely be exposed to and you might be able to get access to some good mentors, good advices and good counselors which will guide you in a right direction. So from that perspective, this time period can be seen as very beneficial for all the Virgo ascendant native. I would strictly recommend you guys during this transit of your ascendant lord that try to be regular with your prayers, with any of the religious austerities, and remain respectful towards your father. Try not to get into any of the verbal argument or debate with them. Moving ahead friends, for all the Libra ascendant natives, now Mercury in your case rules your 12th house and it also rules your 9th house, and it is going to be transiting in the 8th house. So the first thing which I want to advise you guys is that try not to get into any of the unnecessary controversies, unnecessary gossip, and most importantly all those conspiracy theories, because these days we are already going through sensitive times. People's emotions and their sensitivity is already on the edge. So try not to provoke someone by getting into or entangling into any of the sensitive matter where exchange or dealing with communication aspect straight away qualifies. Now this transit can still be seen as very beneficial for all those people in whose case foreign trade qualifies, any of the banking, research, revenue, insurance, psychic field. In short, 8th house related profession, 8th house related financial channel, if that qualifies in your case, then in those kind of scenarios, this time period can still be seen as very positive and very promising. And for all those people in whose case doing sadhana, doing meditation, doing yoga and elevating their consciousness straight away qualifies, so they can also get benefited because of the transit of Mercury in your 8th house. Because whatsoever happen from 8th house, that triggers in a very sudden, unexpected way. So if that qualifies in your case, for long you have been working hard for some of the financial opportunity, some of your idea, so some concrete or some sudden unexpected development might materialize during this transit of Mercury in your 8th house. And even if it is not going to materialize on a financial front, you will be able to visualize or some idea, or at least it will reach the conception stage where you will have an idea and direction to take regarding those ideas of yours. Moving ahead friends, now if you want to understand the results for all the Scorpio ascendant natives, so in your case Mercury is going to be transiting in your 7th house. Now guys, as you know this thing that Mercury in your case, although it rules the 8th house, but it also rules your 11th house of wish fulfillment as well. And Mercury is a planet which is very social, which is very communicative, which wants to be out and talking to people, making friends, expressing itself. So this transit can still be seen as beneficial for all the Scorpio ascendant native. So let's say for example, if in your case any of the content creation qualifies, dealing with public, or any of the concerns of public dealing, business, commercial activity qualifies, so this time period or this transit of Mercury can be seen as very beneficial for all the Scorpio ascendant native. Your social life might play an important role, your contacts might play a key role towards getting some contract, getting some opportunity. So from that perspective, this transit can be seen as beneficial for the Scorpio ascendant natives. Moving ahead friends, for all the Sagittarius ascendant natives, the transit of Mercury is going to take place in your 6th house. Now friends, the good part here is that the transit of Mercury in the 6th house is still seen as beneficial compared to its transit in other Dushtana Bhavas, because 6th house originally carries the energies of Virgo sign, which is not only a sign ruled by the planet Mercury, but where Mercury attains exaltation. So because of which this transit can be seen as beneficial for all those people whose occupation, livelihood is straight away connected with the 6th house. Now 6th house, which represents health and fitness industry, all the salaried professionals are seen from this house, all the nursing and healthcare professionals are seen from 6th house. So this time period can be seen as very beneficial for the Sagittarius ascendant natives. This time period is definitely going to give you this intuitive and discriminatory intelligence to how to handle any of the conflicting and competitive situation. You will get a chance to actually bring structure in your life and give attention to the concerns of your health, concerns of your diet, being disciplined and churning out some financial opportunity in your daily nature of job. So from all of those perspectives, this transit can be seen as beneficial for all the Sagittarius ascendant natives. Moving ahead friends, for all the Capricorn ascendant natives, so friends, in your case, Mercury is a very important planet for you because Mercury rules your house of luck and fortune, the Trikona Bhava, and its transit in your 5th house can be seen as very promising time. So let's say for example, you are still a student. So this time period is definitely going to give more focus in your academics. Some good advisors, mentors might come, and even the support of friends might help you in your academics. All those people who are in any of the speculative nature of business, you deal in stock market, trading, this time period can be seen as very beneficial for you. And even all those people who are actor or in any of the artistic creative field, so this time period can be still seen as very beneficial, where some good opportunity might come. Or let's say for example, you're already streaming work all the work which has already been ongoing or done by you might give you good recognition and good praise from your audience. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Aquarius ascendant natives, Mercury is going to be transiting in your 4th house. Now friends, whenever we talk about the Aquarius sign, why these natives are called as intelligent, intellectuals, scientist, genius? Because the planet of discriminatory intelligence rules their house of intellect, and it also rules the house of research and deep probe. So because of which Mercury is an important planet for them, and its transit in the 4th house can be seen as a beneficial time period. So let's say, for example, if in your case any of the tech field qualifies, IT field qualifies, any of the research field qualifies, this time period can bring some good results. And even the domestic matters, this time period is going to be spending some quality time with your friends, with your family members, close-knit family members, going on picnic, going on long drives, basis the country and place you are, and following the protocol, following the precautions. So I mean to say, this time period or this transit of Mercury can be seen as positive, where it is going to bring some frivolous energy, some playful energy in your domestic life. And let's say, for example, if you or your occupation straight away is connected with the 4th house related signification, dealing with vehicles, dealing with property, construction, real estate, manpower management. So even in those fields, some good financial unexpected opportunity might materialize. And last, friends, if you want to understand the results for all the Pisces ascendant natives, so in your case, Mercury is an important planet for you, because not only it rules your house of contentment, but also it rules the house of public dealing and commercial activities. And its transit in the 3rd house can be seen as a promising time. If in your case, sales, media, marketing, social media, digital marketing, all these field qualifies, or you work with your own skill, so this time period can bring some good opportunity for all of you guys. The good part here is that because of the combination of Rahu, it is actually going to infuse that thrust, that courage in you to take initiative and be discerning enough to acknowledge and identify any opportunity which might come your way, and getting good support of your sibling, getting good support of your friends in any of your endeavors. So this time period can be seen as very promising for all the Pisces ascendant natives. So this is something, friends, which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs for the upcoming transit of the planet Mercury in the sign of Taurus. Once again, I am requesting you with folded hands, try to protect yourself, follow the precautions, and whatsoever is possible within your means in order to reach out and extend the help to the needy people. This is the right time for doing that. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Thank you.